Hi everyone! In this video, I'm showing you the Ogee pattern layout in Adobe Illustrator. To get started, let's make the Ogee layout first and then we can use it in Illustrator, Photoshop, Procreate, or any other apps you use for pattern making. Let's make 3 circles of the same size and align them vertically. Make sure there is no space in between. We can do that by selecting them all, going to the Properties panel, selecting one as the reference shape, and setting the vertical distribute space to 0. Now group these circles and make a copy. Align these two groups and remove any space between them horizontally. Now it's time to remove parts of these circles using the Shape Builder tool to get the Ogee shape. Make sure you're holding down Alt and clicking on the lines. Now you can save this layout as your reference to make your pattern inside. To sketch my pattern, I export this as a PNG file and use it in Photoshop to sketch my pattern. We'll come back to Illustrator for coloring and making this a pattern later. In Photoshop or any app you use, sketch your design inside the Ogee shape. Since I want this to be symmetrical, I just sketch one part and copy and flip the sketch to the other side. Now that the sketch is ready, we can start coloring in Illustrator. I'm making the symmetrical layout as well, so I can color only one half. To do that, draw 2 lines, one vertical and one horizontal, and center them. Select the layer containing these 2 lines and go to Effect, Distort and Transform, Transform. Check Reflect X and make one copy. Import your sketch into this file as well if you haven't already, and lower the opacity. I'm using the blob brush tool for coloring, and since I don't want very smooth lines, I lower the smoothness level by double-clicking on the blob brush tool. Now it's time to expand the mirror part. Select the layer, go to Object, Expand Appearance, Expand. Now just remove or hide the lines we drew earlier and the sketch. To make a pattern from this, you can do it two ways. The first way is by going to Object, Pattern, Make. Here we can change the tile type to brick by row and just the height until the pattern comes together. Now you can apply this pattern to any shape like this rectangle and also scale it. In the second method, we duplicate the design 4 times and place them on each corner of the artwork. Make sure you are very precise. The best way is to check the X and Y values of each one so the pattern tile comes out perfect. Bring a copy to the center, to the front, remove its background square, and now mask the parts outside the artwork. To do that, make a new square the same size as your artwork. Place it on top, select everything, right-click and choose Make Clipping Mask. Now you have your pattern tile and you can use this tile the same way as before. But first, go to Pathfinder and remove the parts masked outside the artwork by merging the shapes. Then go to Object, Pattern, Make. Change the tile type to Grid and press Done. You'll see your pattern in the swatches panel like before. So that's it. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment if you have any questions or suggestions for future videos. Bye for now.